You have a pretty serious upcoming decision that is having you decide between two different paths. So this could be two different choices. It's just neither one is wrong is what I'm getting. If anything, they both may be favorable. They both have really attractive options, opportunities, that kind of thing. It's very different than like choosing from the lesser of two evils. It's like you have two really good options and you're like, crap, which one do I pick? So if you're sort of feeling at a bit of a crossroads about two things that could offer you, again, potentially very different pathways, but are both really interesting and could be very beneficial for you, this is for you. Let's see. Okay, there's something where one of these may have you feeling a bit reckless, that it may be what you want to go for, but it doesn't necessarily have a clear pathway. So one of these options, it's like, okay, if I go here, if I stay here, I go with this option, there's going to be like this, and this in front of me. But if I go with this other one, which may be the one that you're a little more inclined to, but what's been holding you back is that it will feel a bit reckless. It'll feel like almost like the ground has disappeared beneath you, that there's no clear pathway, which is actually interesting because I saw something today that says like, you know, you're on the right path when it disappears beneath your feet. So there's something where you almost want to play it safe because you're like, if I stay here or I go here or I do this decision, I'm going to have a clear pathway. I'm going to have like clear opportunities marked out. That may not necessarily be what you want or desire. And then there's this other thing, you're like, oh, I'd really love to do this, but it's a huge unknown, that it's just like, I don't know, it's just, I'm going off of vibes, I'm going off of feelings, and I don't necessarily know if that's the right decision. I'm seeing that you're being very strategic. I'm hearing not showing your hand, so you may have to be very secretive at this time, or with whatever you're planning. You are being asked to expand outside of your comfort zone. So this is a challenge. Yeah, I'm hearing like the challenge could go either way. So it depends on you, how much you know yourself. That is recklessness something that you are tied to that you need to expand out of, or do you need to step more into a reckless energy and expand out of your comfort zone of making sure you, like, everything is in control and you know what's happening next and all of that. I see that you're moving forward in a very balanced way with this Spirit Plane card. This is like the Chariot in the traditional deck, which is like forward movement while balancing two different energies. So this is saying that you will be able to harness whatever this vessel, this devil energy is. It's interesting where I've got this Dreamer card here in reverse. This relates to another card in this deck called the Observatory, which is like the Four of Swords. With this in the upright, this is usually like you living your dream life. With this in the reverse, it's almost like you think it isn't possible, you're a bit afraid to own what you want. There is this level of dishonesty with yourself coming through here, especially with the Seven of Birds, like the Seven of Swords, where I said you're being like very calculated or very decisive about what it is that you need to do, and this could definitely be this devil energy. This is something that you're bound to, that you have the ability to transcend, even though it doesn't necessarily feel that way. You're being asked to really step outside of your comfort zone and be honest with yourself. That could be your comfort zone, is you lie to yourself and tell yourself like, oh, this is okay, or this is enough. There's almost this like good enough kind of wound where it's like you will settle for a comfortable life when you really want to be living one that isn't comfortable and that may be a bit reckless to others, but is very much in alignment with your energy. I'm getting a lot of like Sagittarius energy off of this, so that could resonate. You could have Sagittarius placements. It doesn't matter if it's in your big three. It could be anywhere in your chart. Yeah, there is this need to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit, and I'm hearing journaling. So there's a need to sit with like whatever it is that you've been lying to yourself about, that maybe this isn't good enough. Even if your situation is good, I'm also getting like a humility kind of energy to this, where you don't want to be like ungrateful or that kind of thing. It's okay to be thankful for where you are and dream for more. Like, desiring more doesn't mean that you're not grateful for what you already have. And you definitely need to journal on this and get honest about what you truly want. I'm hearing even if it doesn't make sense, or even if there's no like clear path, because that may be why you're rejecting one of these options and why there even is a debate in the first place, that intrinsically you already know which one you want to go with. It's just that the debate has to do with certainty versus uncertainty. So it's get very honest with yourself about what you want. If you need any help with this, you can either book a reading with me. I also have emailed coaching now. So you guys have been asking me to do email coaching. I have options within that. You can do an unlimited monthly with me. You can do an unlimited week with me, or you can do like a one-off. We just do like a one-day sort of thing. So choose whatever option you want, especially if you need help moving forward with this energy or getting honest with yourself. Sometimes we have a hard time getting out of our own way, and that's what healers are for. And make sure you grab a raffle ticket while you're at it.